Welcome to Sweet and Short, a weekly practice intended to be done in 15 minutes and with 3 ingredients. The first part being movement, the second part, a guided breathing technique, and the third part, just witnessing, laying down, and relaxing to fully absorb the rest of the practice. So let's come to cross-legged seated position or any comfortable position. Today's session, Sweet and Short, is going to be all about the spine. So find your seat. And let's start with a little swaying of the spine from side to side. To start connecting to the spine and to the breath, inviting the breath to be the very intimate, present companion of the spine here. And then let's lean over to the right and swing the left arm across and do a little pumping and stretching out here for a few rounds and a few breaths. And to the other side, exhaling to the left and pumping 3-5 times. Coming back to center, rocking the pelvis forward and back. And letting that movement from pelvis and hips to rise through the spine. Up and down. From arching to rounding. And again here, inviting the breath to lead the way. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice if that's natural for you to breathe in into the arching and breathe out as you round back. Or if you need here, for some reason, honoring your body and your breath to do the opposite way in this breathing. Two more. And back to center, to now going into spinal rolls. From the pelvis, up the spine. Taking your time. This is not a rush practice, even though it's sweet and short, but highlighting even more the sweetness of it. So we're not in a boot camp. It's how can we bring just 15 minutes in our day to have 3 practices in one. And reverse. The spine is a pre-being ingredient in our well-being. There's a saying that says that we're as young as the spine is flexible. So this is a practice today, a sequence to honor that. A couple more. And back to center. Let's not forget the upper spine, the neck. So we're going to go here into gentle side to side movement of the neck and the head. Deep, long breath. Maybe you can even slightly open your mouth and relax the jaw here. Back to center, turn your head from side to side without straining in the effort. Just gently allowing this rotation from right to left to be what it is. You might notice that you're a little more restricted on one side than the other side, and that's okay. Back to center, chin down and up. You can add to this one the gazing of your eyes from looking down and far in to looking up and far up and back. And back to center. Now chin down. Rock the head around to the right, out and up. We go into circular motion here where we're not tilting the head too far back. We're tracing the circles to the tip of the nose, to the front. Soft gaze following the movement of the head all around the room you're in without attaching to any specific object or detail around. Just let it smoothly roll around, or close your eyes for a deeper within experience, going into really what the neck is feeling here. And reverse to the opposite direction. Breathing in and breathing out. One last circle around. Chin back to the chest. Maybe drop the shoulders a little lower. Give the back of the neck a little extra stretch here. And lift your head back up. And this is the end of the moving part. Now we're going to go into a breathing and still connecting to the spine. So you can keep your eyes closed or softly open, whatever works best for you. And naturally feel what your breath is doing right now. Feel the quality of your breath, where your breath wants to go naturally and spontaneously, with no aim, no goal, no regulation of any sort, nor any judgment about it. If you feel that your breath is a little constricted, a little tight, or a little choppy, do not blame it. Do not blame yourself for it. Do not judge it as being bad or should be better. Just watch the breath naturally entering through your nostrils and traveling into the body wherever you start feeling that breath expanding in. And let that breath out just simply go, release, find its way out of the body, out into the space you're in. And you might start feeling already that your breath has a specific direction, that you sense it maybe coming down on the inhale, going up on the exhale, or going up on the inhale, going down on the exhale. Or you might feel that it's expanding out on the breath in and contracting in on the breath out. And now let's imagine that your spine is a conduit from the nose up, curling through your third eye and around your head, to going down the spine into this container of breath. So your upper body and lower body create that container, this vessel to receive the breath. And therefore, when you're inhaling, the air is coming in through the nostrils, curling around the head, down the spine, and start filling up from the bottom up your container of breath, your container of prana or chi, all the way to filling up all the way into the head and to the third eye. And then as you exhale, the breath releases from the third eye down, but also from the bottom up. So it's kind of two different directions and flows, but it's that concept that you're filling in your container through the breath in. So imagine when you pour water out of the tab into a glass or a jar, it fills up from the bottom up. And when you release it, it Progressively, the level of the water goes down. Imagine that you would have a hole that you can open at the bottom of your container. And then the level of the water goes out and the air expels out and up. So follow your breath, breathing in. Feel the filling up of the container, all the way to curling to the back of the neck, around the head, into the third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Maybe you have a gentle gaze there. And exhale, releasing from that third eye, curling around the head and down the spine, emptying the container, feeling a little heavier onto your seat. Breath comes in. Curl through the head, downpours through the spine, filling up your container. Feel the shoulders expanding out and up, the rib cage expanding to the side. Full breath in and exhale softly out from the third eye, curling through the head, the back of the neck, emptying along the spine, along the vessel, to completely relax into the hips. And keep on breathing this way, finding that pathway of breath in and down through the spine, expanding into your pelvis and up and out the spine as the vessel empties out. Last couple rounds in, filling up, and out, releasing completely out. And here with your eyes closed, you may stay in your seated position, or you may lay down on your back in Shavasana and simply watch. Watch what is there for you. Witness the sensations in your body. Witness and feel your breath. Relax either onto your seat or deeper throughout your body, sinking a little deeper down into the ground. Entering a space that has a quality of stillness, surrender, recharging, and being fully present and aware. Staying still and resisting urges to move and tweak and adjust. To simply be here just a little longer. Watch any thoughts passing by, as crazy as they may be, as fast and furious as they may be, or just gentle clouds with plenty of space in between. Come back to sensations, come back to breath, come back to simply being. And here we are to the sound of the bells. 15 minutes of sweet and short practice. Thank you.